Hi, so this is and this is my very first breathe out the weird or ugly in The Sims 3. As you can see here, I have my very own sim. She's a very attractive sim. She has green hair and sort of purple skin. I try to make her stereotypically like the people that you see in these challenges. Pretty much, I used custom sliders for her mouth and everything, as you can probably tell. So let's go and play with genetics. I personally wanted to do this in The Sims 3 because I feel like the genetics in this game are pretty interesting, especially when you have Master Controller and Ras. So this is our very first candidate. By the way, all of these characters are from a Let's Play that I hope to be doing very soon. I'm basically just setting it up right now. So let's change this baby to a young adult. We're going to be doing this with 8 different Sims. I'm just following what I've seen a lot of people do for The Sims 4, pretty much because I really wanted to do it in The Sims 3. So this is our very first candidate. She looks pretty good in my opinion, but let's randomize it 3 times. So 1. Oh wow. 2. A little bit of a greenish skin there. Oh wow, again. And 3. Oh wow, so she has green skin. Should it be a girl? Yeah, I think it should be a girl. So this is our second generation. Our first generation is this beautiful woman, and then we have our second generation, which turned out to have green skin. Well, as you can see here, for this skin, this isn't a custom skin, by the way. I have a couple of custom skins in here, which are the ones that have that symbol on the right. But this is actually a skin that came with the game. I think it came with seasons for the aliens. I'm not sure, honestly. It's not a custom skin, but as you can see here, it has this big range of colors. So if our descendant keeps this skin, they'll be able to have like red, purple, blue, yellow, all of that. So I personally think that she looks pretty good, actually. Her nose isn't as, it's, she has that actress nose, I guess, with a little slope on the top, and her chin is pretty, actress-like. I think she looks pretty good. Let's go to her father. So her father, actually, he has an interesting story. I made him in another save file, but we're going to be saying goodbye to him to make our third generation here, which we will be making with our beautiful sim here. All of these sims I've made myself, by the way. I really like making sims, but sometimes it's kind of hard, so I like to do these kinds of challenges. So here we go. Let's randomize it, but first let's put it in young adult. And after oh wow, it's like the green gets even more intense as we go along. So let's do it 3 times here. So 1. Ooh, that's really nice. 2. Ooh, still nice. And 3. Oh. I was just about to celebrate getting rid of the green skin, but I guess not. So this is our third generation. So yeah, I'm doing this challenge to have fun, but also because I want some new characters. Sometimes it's really hard to figure out what kind of facial features and all that you want to give them. So I think this challenge is pretty good. Oh my god. Oh wow, she looks a lot more like her mom from the neck down. But wow. So the green is a little bit more intense now. She's our third generation. I don't really feel like randomizing her name or anything like that because she's the third generation. I'll do it for the last one, which will be the 8th. So our beautiful father here. I really like this sim, actually. Well, we'll be saying goodbye to him for now. And now all we have are all of these beautiful ladies. which we are going to be playing with their genetics. See that? This is fun. This is actually from the NRAS integration mod. You can do it with same-sex people to, to the genetics on them. Let's start with this beautiful girl. She's actually another character. All of them are characters from the Let's Play that I want to make. So yeah, she's very pretty. She has some very pretty facial features, just like everybody else actually. Oh wow, she came out really pretty. I'm actually really sad that I can't keep this sim for myself. She has some pretty nice facial structure actually. Okay, I'm going to... She won't be our fourth generation. I just want to look at her facial features because I kind of like her square jaw. Sometimes it's really hard to make Sims different in both the Sims 3 and any other Sims game, but I try to do it by giving them these kinds of features that are really unique looking, I guess. Yeah, she has this very prominent square jaw. I actually really like this, so I'm going to be saving her. If you don't know, in The Sims 3, you just click on this thing right next to the portrait and you can save them. So let's save her to my bin. Just because I really like her, and don't worry, I won't be cheating. I'm going to be deleting her after I save her. Yeah. She's just for me in the future. Maybe some character will come out of this, just because I really like her facial features. So let's try again. Since we made a mistake and, cheated a little bit, not really. I'm going to be starting from, should I do 2 or 3 again? Nah, I won't cheat. I'll do it 3 times because I cheated there. Oh wow, she has interesting facial features as well. Oh wow, purple girl. She looks like her grandmother. Oh no, would she be her her great grandmother, I mean. Oh wow. So oh wow. So we finally got rid of the fantasy skin, which for me is a good thing in the 4th generation. It's interesting that all of her 2nd and 3rd generations turn out to have green skin, so this is our first non-fantasy skin. She actually has an interesting facial cheekbones. They look really interesting to me. So this is our our donor, I guess. Not in this case since they're both women, but she has such a pretty face. I really like her. Like I like all of my Sims because I made them all. So let's delete her. Sorry girl, we're going to have to say goodbye to you. And we're going to be making our 5th generation, with one of these 3 beautiful ladies. So let's grab our... Is she not here? Yeah, she's not here, Is this her? Yes, she is. Good, success. So, now we need to do our 2nd girl, so let's go. She would be our 5th generation, I think, right? Yeah, 5th generation. She looks very nice. She has some interesting eyelids. So, number 2 and 3. Oh wow, she turned out to look... Let's look at her a bit more closely. She's also a very gorgeous Sim. I really like her as well. Let's look at her. She has a very interesting looking face. I'm not sure if does she resemble her mother, I guess? One of her mothers? I don't think so, but maybe it's because of the custom skin. She turned out to have her other mother's custom skin. She looks very unique in my opinion, so She would be our 5th generation. And let's say goodbye to our beautiful sim here. I really like her. And now we have, this is our next donor. She's another character. Thankfully she showed up here, our 5th. So she looks very cute. Let's try number 1, number 2, and number 3. Oh, wow. She is very cute, but I think that she took a little bit too much from her mom. From one of her moms. Yeah. Because remember that what I'm trying to do here is trying to get a unique looking sim. So I don't really want them to look identical. But I guess I was wrong actually. She doesn't look that much like her mom. Like one of her moms. Let's take away... She has a very thin mouth. She looks really cute. She actually looks like someone I know in real life. She would be my what? I have number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she's 6. Still need 2 more generations. So let's say goodbye to our other mother here. She's another one of the Sims from my Let's Play. I think she's really cute. I feel like she is someone who wants to be a doctor. I have this whole storyline planned out for all of these Sims, to be honest. And this Sim is gorgeous. I also made her. I made all of them. I really like her look. She has this custom skin that I really like. It's vitiligo, I think, the condition, or vitiligo. I'm not sure how you say it in English. She has that condition, and she also has a lot of tattoos. They're all from the base game, I think. Or for ambitions, I think. But anyway, let's make our 7th generation here. And of course, we're going to be using our beautiful generated sim here. She looks very cute. So this is number 1. Number 2. And number 3. Oh wow, she actually turned out to have the same skin her mother had. One of her mothers had. It's really a cute skin actually. Because I think it turned out a little bit different from her mother's, or is it the same? No, I think it's the same actually. Yeah, because this one has like, see? You can move it. It can turn out a little bit differently in the pattern. But I think that she turned out to have the same one her mother had. She looks gorgeous. I really like this skin, and she has a very unique looking face, I think. Yeah, it's kind of... Do you get what I'm saying? It's like square, but it's also very thin. She has like her mother's profile. It's identical, but she doesn't look exactly like her mother. With the custom skin, you can sort of see it a little bit more. It's like square, but she still has like a small face. It's kind of long, but small. And the skin makes her nose look identical to her mother's. To one of her mothers. I don't think that they have the same face though. Let's go back to her just to see. I'm doing so much unnecessary stuff that isn't related at all to the challenge, but yeah, see, she doesn't have the same face. She actually has a different nose, and her eyes are also different, as well as she has a little bit of cleft chin, I think. Yeah, she does. That's a custom slider that I have in, by the way. So yeah, I really like her. She has a very interesting face. Going back to this sim, and sadly saying goodbye to her because she served her job very perfectly, very well. And because she is our 7th generation, we need one last sim to procreate with so that we have our 8th and final generation. Okay, so here we have our 8th donor. She's a very gorgeous sim that again I made myself. I think she looks really unique, and I felt like she should be our last donor here. So we're going to be playing with genetics once again. And hopefully, yeah, she showed up. Thank Christ. Thank God or whatever. And here, let's, she's not showing up. So let's try it for the genetics between them. This will be our last match. Seems like this one showed up with the mother skin, so that's number 1. Number 2. And number 3. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, so let's look at number 3 here. It's a really unique face, but I'm not sure. Let's take off the CC skin. Huh. It's interesting to me. If we could move her hair a little bit, she has a very similar profile to generation, I think she was generation 6, right? Or 7. She has the same profile or similar profile to her, and her chin still has the little cleft chin. I don't think she looks a lot like Autumn, the original sim here. Let's turn him into a woman again just to look at the features, though I'm not sure if the CC will show up again. I think it won't, but yeah, it didn't. So, but actually the profile looks similar if we look at her here. I think it does. I'm trying to figure out who she turned out more like. Obviously the skin came from the other mother. Oh god, I think I'm going to have to change her hair because it's getting in the way. And I really want to see who she turned out more like there. Ooh, okay, so I don't think, I'm gonna have to look again, but I think that she turned out to have, that's interesting. Let's try to remember how she looks like right now. Yeah, she didn't really turn out much like her, actually. Yeah, she actually turned out more like this mother rather than the other mother. I actually kind of like the way that she looks like right now. She looks like scruffy with the hair, but she looks kind of like these dolls. I'm not sure if anybody has had these dolls. I'm not sure how you would call them, like rag dolls or something. She looks like one of those dolls that are a little bit messy. Yeah, I'm giving her some brown eyes. Yeah. It does change her look a little bit, though. Let's take them off. Yeah, it obviously changes her look. Kind of like her with the default eyes, though. She looks really cute. She has sort of like the apex, the upper apex, sort of turned out to be a little bit higher here. So it makes her look really unique. Should I make her into a sim in my Let's Play? I'm not sure. I don't know. I really like her. I think that she has this very interesting look. She turned out not to look much, if at all, like the original sim for this challenge. I don't think I'll give her a makeover. I actually really like the way that she looks. And yeah. Maybe if somebody watches this video and likes her as a character, I'll keep her as a character. I'm not sure what type of personality she would have, to be honest. But I like her, so I just want to go and show all of the generations together, and that'll be the end of this challenge. Thank you very much for watching. I think that all of the generations turned out to be pretty unique in their own right. I think I had a bunch of base sims, I will call them, that I can do a lot of things with. I think that they are all pretty unique. I especially like the cheekbones and the one that turned out with the square jaw, which I also saved. They had some interesting features that I think I can use for other sims in the future to make them more unique. So yeah, going back to the last sim, I think this challenge was a success for me personally. I liked the last sim. I didn't even want to give her a makeover because I just think that she looks really good the way that she is. I just gave her the CC eyes. I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you for watching.